In Idaho, there is a county. It's called Jefferson County, and in Jefferson County, there's a small town called Rigby, Idaho. That is population 4,500. It is in this town that I call home. Not only is Rigby a beautiful place to live, it is also jam-packed full of history. Around 1924, there was a high school student named Philo T. Farnsworth. When he was a Jefferson County high school student, he drew up his first blueprints of the television. Later in life, he ended up making the TV, and as we know, it was a huge success. Also, in later times, it was also the birthplace of Larry Wilson, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He played safety for 13 seasons in 1960 to 1972 for the St. Louis Cardinals of the NFL and was an 8-time All-Pro. He graduated Rigby in 1956, so that's kind of cool. It is also the place of many pioneer families to come and settle, and we have a museum. It is called the Farnsworth and Pioneer Museum, where we honor those people that came here first and for honoring Farnsworth, and it's just an amazing place to go visit. Now I will basically tell you about each of these pictures. The first one is where I work. That is where I work. I've only been there for a few months, but I absolutely love it there. It is amazing. The second picture is a picture of our city park. There's a lot of history there. We have done lots of renovations for it, and in the shelter there last year, a girl hung herself and a 4-year-old kid found it. It's tragic. There is Main Street, where basically almost everything is. That flag is over our used car lot, and it is just an amazing thing to see every day. We also have a lake. It's called Jefferson County Lake, which no one calls it that. Everyone calls it Rigby Lake because that's basically what it is. But it is a beautiful place. If you ever want to go swim somewhere, that is the place to go. It is amazing, and it only costs like $5 to get in. And as you can see, it was closed. So I had to sneak around to go in and take those pictures. So you better love me for taking those pictures. The next one is our water tower. We have that in case of emergencies because in our history we have a thing called the Teton flood that happened, and it wiped out a bunch of our city and a bunch of cities around us. So we have that just in case something like that happens again, because we have a lot of dams around us, and it's just precaution. And then there is my favorite gas station. It is called Stop and Go. It is locally owned, and it's the cheapest one in Rigby, and it also has my favorite soda for $1.16 for 44 ounces, which is a lot if you think about it. But, yeah, I drink it all the time. I really shouldn't, but I do. Now that you have seen my town, I will show you my house. So this is outside of my house. It's a beautiful house, and I have lived here almost my entire life. We lived there for 11 years. So it's my home. I love it. And as you walk in the front door, you will see our living room, which is full of Christmassy junk right now. We're getting rid of our Christmas tree, downsizing for a smaller one. It's going to be like 3 feet shorter, which is going to be nice. And then you also see my piano that I play all the time. I absolutely love it. And then you walk into our kitchen, which is a disaster area. It is disgusting, and yes, and that is where my computer is and everything. And then, yeah. And then down the hall is my parents' bedroom, our bathroom, and my sister's room, which she is packing up because she is leaving for a year and a half to go to Florida. And then you walk down the stairs to get to the downstairs living room, where it's also a mess. That is where we put everything we don't use, or that is where we put my nephew when he comes over. That is where we stick him, because we don't want him upstairs messing with all of our stuff upstairs. And then down the hall is where I live. I'm the only one who lives down there currently. And then you see on my door there's a wreath because, well, it's Christmas. I have to have something on there. Then you walk into my room and you see that I have a bookshelf and a chair that is covered in junk. off my desk that I just sold, which I need a new one. And my bed, which is covered in stuff, I don't know why. And then you see my teddy bear, Yellowy. I absolutely love him. I got him when I was born. And as you can see, I love him. So that is my room. So I hope you enjoyed a little tour of where I live. And so yeah, bye!